I am Tommy Chong, the famous half of the comedian team of Cheech and Chong. My first taste of racism was my brother and I, my older brother, he's 3 years older than me. We were visiting a friend across the field because we lived in the country. And we're down the road across the field. And we're coming home around dusk and we were attacked. Not injured, but just bullied, just pushed around by a gang of older kids. And so we got home and we told our dad, and my dad, I remember very clearly, he just took off. He went running after the gang because my dad, he was 5'3", he was short, but he was tough as nails. He was a running back in high school and in Chinese. And so he grew up fighting since he could walk. And so he was a tough guy. So he ran. I don't know if he caught the guys, but we never got bothered again after that. I remember my mother telling me that you're different. You're different. And she said, people are always going to be looking at you. So it's up to you how you present yourself. And then when I was growing up, I got into guitar. I learned that I had a musical talent. So I was always with a group of people that could play music. And that's when I saw the adult version of racism. The clubs that I played in were in Chinatown, and these drunk university students and athletes and that, they would get drunk and come into Chinatown and come to our club looking for trouble, looking for a fight, trying to, let's get those Chinese or chinks as they called us. And yeah, it was, I grew up with it. It was like normal. There was like two factions. There was a fighting faction, which my brother was part of. And then once you fight and you show, that you're not going to back down, somehow then you don't get teased and, you're not get bugged for your being different. A musician, on the other hand, as long as you played, people appreciated it. It stopped any kind of racial violence. Although, there was a few times, we faced the racism. I faced it all my life. And I learned, if you don't fight back, then there's nothing to fight. I survived all of that with my comedy and with my music and with understanding, because I understood the mindset of these guys. I was watching these people get attacked. This is old as history, by the way. The strong attacking the weak, preying on the weak. I saw the Chinese guy getting beat, stomped, and because and the people that are doing it, they're just sick, mentally disturbed. Obviously, you don't do those kind of evil things with a sane mind. And hate will cloud your decision. Hate, fear, that will cloud everything. The thing that helped me all my life, when I was 8 years old, I went to Bible camp. I enjoyed that camp so much. I know that, that's why I am so successful today, is that I learned that young, when I think about it, I learned the power of prayer. And at night, they would have a big fire, a campfire, and they would sing songs. When you're taught, when you're that young, about love, and how Jesus loved the little children. And that was the song. Jesus loved the little children, all the children of the world. Red and yellow, black and white, they are precious in his sight. When you find out how powerful prayer is, if you ask for the right things. This is very simple. When you hate, you will destroy. When you love, you will create. So try to create. we are going to have problems. We are going to face a lot of adversities, especially if you're different, if you're Chinese and everything else. But what you got to do really is prayer. Prayer is what really works. And there's a simple prayer: pray for wisdom. That's all. That's all you got to do.